Welcome in, One Nation, to another episode of The Latest Buzz. I'm your host, TJ Wingert. Well, the athletic year is certainly winding down, but let's start with the programs who aren't done just yet, starting with the Lynchburg baseball team, who just had it announced that the Hornets will travel about 2 miles to Bankett James Stadium, home of the Lynchburg Hillcats, to host a regional with Birmingham Southern, Earlham, and Salva Regina coming to town this upcoming weekend. Lynchburg gets to host the regional through an at-large bid, as the quest for consecutive ODAC titles fell short with a pair of losses this past weekend at the hands of the Roanoke Maroons, with the win against Bridgewater sandwiched in between. But with new lessons learned, Lynchburg is the number 7 team in the country as we talk right now, is set to take on Salve Regina on Friday afternoon. One last note for the Lynchburg baseball team. Head to lynchburgsports.com to check out all the Hornets who were named to the All-Conference team, headlined by Avery Neems being tabbed as ODAC Player of the Year, Nick Matfield as the Rookie of the Year, and head coach Lucas Jones being named Conference Coach of the Year. Big congratulations to all those who were recognized. Also over the weekend, members of the track and field programs competed at the Lee University Last Chance Meet, and just like we've been saying all year long, the Hornets continue their vendetta against the school program record book. St. Lenessa now holds the best 1,500 time at just under 3 minutes and 47 seconds, which is also a best mark inside the ODAC. Connor McCroy set a new program and conference best mark in the 3K steeplechase at 9:08.88, which also puts McCroy up to 14th on the D3 leaderboard. Stephanie Burnett, who, by the way, was named ODAC Scholar Athlete of the Year for the second consecutive season, continued her stellar grad year by breaking her own program best benchmark in the 5K at 16:55.27, making Burnett the first runner in program history to break the 17-minute mark in the event. Furthermore, Lizzie Davis set a PR in the 400-meter hurdles. Jackie Wilson ran a season best in the 800-meter, and sticking to that event, just on the men's side, Tor Ho-Tung Davidson ran the second fastest time in program history. Second to who, you might ask? How about second to himself? Now the Hornets wait and see until Friday, when the NCAA will announce its championship field for the D3 championships, which will take place on May 26th through 28th in Geneva, Ohio. Transitioning now to the Lynchburg men's lacrosse team, as the Hornets traveled to Union College in New York for their NCAA tournament matchup with Western New England. It was the Golden Bears riding a big third quarter to a 14-10 win over the Hornets on Saturday afternoon. Despite the loss, though, senior Kyle Lewis had 4 assists, which puts him up to 131 in his career, good for a new program record for career assists. Huge congrats out to Kyle on the milestone that has quite literally been years in the making. We also want to shout out Tyler Hadley, who came up with a career-high 17 saves in the game, and also all the Hornets that were named to the All-Conference teams, and to Coach Steve Kudelka for being named ODAC Coach of the Year once more. Last but not least, Emily Brubaker and Eddie Coffrin both competed at the national championships. Starting with Brubaker, though, she became the first Hornet to compete at nationals and shot 78th and 82 over her 2 days of competition, which brings a close to her historic second season in the program. As for Coffrin, it was a 154 total score through the 2 rounds for the ODAC Rookie and Player of the Year, who finished tied for 69th through the tournament. That'll bring a close to this episode of The Latest Buzz. Be sure to head to lynchburgsports.com for all the latest news, results, and stories revolving around Lynchburg athletics.